Corbin has a terrible tooth fairy that always forgets to bring money and take his tooth.
When the tooth
They're
fairy
all in the
has
other
to
room right
juggle
now.
4 kids, it gets to be too much.
So he lost a tooth the other day. He put it underneath his
Like a
pillow.
week ago.
He put it underneath his pillow. And
Hey, you pulled it out, so you should have been more aware.
talk quietly. This is secret.
I just remember sitting around and they were like, look, Mom pulled the tooth. And I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So we pulled the tooth. He put it under his pillow. Then 3 days later, he comes to me and he's like, Mom, I don't know what's happening, but the tooth fairy did not give me any money. And my tooth is still underneath my pillow. And I looked at Michael and I was like, oh, you have a bad tooth fairy. I said, whoa, that's so weird. Maybe it's because you were sleeping in a different bed, because sometimes he sleeps on the couch in the front room. And he's like, well, I thought that too. But then I slept on my normal bed to make sure. And they still didn't come that night. And then I slept on it again the next night, and they still didn't come. And I was just thinking, we're horrible. So I was like, you know what? That's really interesting. I wonder if you just have like a really bad tooth fairy. Maybe you should write them a letter. So this, what I hold in my hand right now,
And you
is
have
the
to watch
letter.
the video to be able to see it and appreciate it.
Yes, is the letter to the tooth fairy. It says, Tooth fairy, you never got my tooth. And let me talk to your boss. I need a new tooth fairy.
Here, I'm going to show it.
Yes, hold it up to them. It's so sweet. And I was trying so hard not to laugh that tears were popping out of my eyeballs.